Kenya, Your Excellency Dr. William Samuel Ruto, Your Excellencies, as we have been since this morning been recognized, I also take note of that. Your Excellency, in a special way, let me recognize you, Mahamati, the chairperson of the African Union Commission. Your Excellency, allow me first to apologize on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Dr. Mokgweetsi Eric Masisi, who couldn't make it to this important summit. He has also sent me here to represent him and as well convey condolences to His Excellency, the President of Kenya, because of the floods that has caused a lot of damage, property, as well as loss of life. Your Excellencies, after the Abuja Declaration, as we are gathered here, we should be forging ahead and talking about the outcomes of that declaration and solutions. Because, Your Excellencies, the subject before us is quite critical. It is at the heart of humanity. When you talk food security, when you talk food, we all know is at the heart of humanity. Most of our people are victims to lack of nutrients as a result of insufficient or food that is not good for health. Your Excellencies, allow me to offer on my own behalf condolences to the people of Kenya. Our hearts go out to you during this difficult time. Let me take this opportunity to hasten to express my sincere gratitude to the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, and the people of Kenya for the generous hospitality extended to me and my delegation, and further applaud you for hosting the Africa Fertilizer and Soil Health Summits. It is with great honor to recognize and commend the chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Mr. Musa Faki Mahamat, for his exemplary leadership and dedication to advancing the work of the AU. Africa is confronting an unprecedented food crisis. It is imperative that we confront this challenge head-on and work together to develop sustainable solutions that will increase food production across the continent. As we always say, we need homegrown solutions. Africa's challenges of all types needs the solution by the Africans themselves. And food security is no exception. According to the 2023 Africa Regional Overview of Food Security and Nutrition, the statistics paint a grim reality. About 868 million people were classified as moderately or severely food insecure, with more than one-third of them 342 million people falling into the severely food insecure category. These numbers are not just statistics. They represent the lives and livelihoods of millions of our fellow Africans who are struggling to put food on their tables. Botswana, like any other country, relies on both soil health and rainfall for production, and the sustainability of livelihood production in the country has declined due to changing weather conditions, which calls for improved management of the production, land, and use of fertilizers to improve productivity. We should acknowledge that fertilizer and soil health are very key in propelling sustainable poor productivity growth in the agricultural sector. They play a vital role, particularly in the context of smallholder farmers and impoverished communities. Botswana currently relies on fertilizer imports due to the current absence of local manufacturing capacity. We are taking appropriate measures to efficiently address the accessibility and affordability of fertilizers, as mentioned by other speakers before me. Access to these essential agricultural inputs should not be a barrier for our farmers striving to boost productivity and secure food security. Excellencies, allow me to shed light on a pivotal initiative undertaken by the government of Botswana. Our robust subsidy programs aimed at enhancing accessibility and affordability in the agricultural sector. Allow me to emphasize the importance of soil analysis and mapping to ensure that fertilizers are applied appropriately. Other speakers too indicated so. Based on the specific requirements of the soil, we should consider soil management practices in planning for adaptation to mitigation of climate change and maintaining biodiversity. As I conclude, Botswana is taking steps towards the development of a national fertilizer strategy. This will be aligned to our national priorities and continental aspirations. Our aim is to strengthen fertilizer sector and to increase fertilizer utilization for the betterment of agricultural productivity and food security. As I conclude, I urge for the institutional and financial support of the African Center for Fertilizer Development based in Harare, Zimbabwe. So we must support it. We believe, in accordance with its objectives, it will encourage and provide support to the fertilizer sector in Africa. We therefore support the validation and adoption of the Soil Initiative for Africa framework, the 10-year Africa Fertilizer and Soil Health African Plan, as well as the Nairobi Declaration. I thank you for listening. Thank you very much.
Excellency, we now call upon His Excellency Mr. Gervais Dirakobucha, Prime Minister of the Republic of Burundi, to make his remarks. Karibu sana, Prime Minister. We can encourage him with a clap.